some of that, put it on your answering machine so that it says, leave a message after the Oh, I'm in a good mood because I just, all this time I've been wearing a mic pack that has a gigantic antenna up my back with a satellite dish on it, and I just learned that there's one this big, and for the first time today, anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, here's the thing I want to say, and I think I'm going to speak for a lot of people here. It's nice when you are getting your messages and when someone leaves a nice message. It's nice if somebody calls and they just want to say hi, or they still haven't received my payment, whatever it is. I like when they leave a message. That's nice. But don't leave the long rambling messages like you're the only one leaving the message. Is that rude? I mean, just people, and they have the best intentions. Hi, Ellen, this is Tracy. I'm just calling to tell you about that cookie recipe. I don't know if you want it or not, but it seemed like you were really enjoying the cookies. So since you enjoyed them so much, I thought maybe if you have a party or something like that, you'd want the recipes for that. And they're good, aren't they? Those are good cookies. I enjoyed them too. Anyway, the recipe is 3 eggs and a cup of sugar, and a pinch of flour, and then a 3rd cup of beep, and then it runs out. Like your machine got so bored, it cut the person off. And then they have to call back to let you know, your machine cut me off. Really? I had no idea. I thought maybe you fell into a trap door or something like, Tracy! Anyway, so then they get right back into it. Anyway, I was saying a cup of butter and then a secret ingredient. And let me tell you something, and I'm serious about this. This is the taste and the texture. All that comes from this secret ingredient. I mean, when I first heard about it, I was like, I can't believe somebody's putting that in cookies. Is that legal? I was shocked. I mean, I was as startled as an orangutan crawling through a beep. What? Now you have 3 messages and an unfinished analogy about an orangutan. The only thing worse than that is if you get those messages, and sometimes you get them on a cell phone where it's like, it's not a message at all. It's just like shuffling around and sounds and breathing, and then they just hang up. And you're just listening, trying to be like a Columbo. You're trying to figure out, did they have the phone in the pocket and hit something, and it's just moving around in their pocket? Are they in a car? It sounds like a car. Are the windows down, or is that a sunroof? It sounds like they're near a train station. Who lives near a train station? Those must be eucalyptus leaves, because oak trees don't move that way. What's that music? That's the Captain and Tennille. Who would be driving around listening to the Captain and Tennille? Maybe the Captain or Tennille. I don't know them. Whoever it is, I'm going to call him back later, because first I have to dance. Wonderful. There are a couple of things I look forward to every single day. One is I like dancing with all of you. I love it. I thank you for that. I like getting a spray tan, and I like to show off my viewer art. Randy Stovall in Prestonburg, Kentucky, sent this tiny, tiny sculpture of me. So tiny. Try to take a look at... I'm tiny. Look at the button on my, there's a huge button, though, on my, and look at the back, how flat right there. I call this one, this is Baby Got No Back, and big button on front, no butt on back. All right, this is from, two paintings. This is from Dawn Tarr in Snow Hill, Maryland. Dawn has been featured in Viewer Art before. We used her painting in the title card, actually. Let's see her next work. This is my dog Pig that she painted. And she said this was inspired. This is actually really good. It was inspired by a monologue I did about Pig eating a bowl of Parmesan cheese off the table. We showed a picture of Pig during that monologue. Where's that picture of Pig? That's Pig. And let's see them together. She did a good job. That's great. And I think the artist really captured Pig's guilt for eating all that cheese. I call this painting, I'm sorry, now please let me back in so I can eat something else. All right, and then she sent this one as well. This is me. Yes, exactly. This is me going over a coffee table, and this is our other dog, Wolf, right here. And Pig looks more like a cartoon character on strings, kind of like Porky Pig. And and it looks like so that Pig is a puppet. I call this one, yeah, I'm not going to make it over those flowers. Yeah. All right, and then we have one more from, who's this one? Paulette Washington in Fort Myers, Florida. And this is very impressive because it's a drawing. And this is hard. I mean, if you're an artist, but I don't know how she got that pose. I sat like that in season 1. I didn't realize. I wanted to try something different because there's so many talk shows. I thought, what if I sit on the back of the chair, And I would interview people like that. Where were you on the night of November 5th? Kind of interrogating them. I call this Act 1 of my one-woman show. That's what I entitled that. All right, so that's all, right, Paulette? She sent a letter, though. She says, Dear Ellen, I would love to see my art in your gallery. I enjoy your show, and whenever I watch, I store the stuff you do in my mind's mini movie machine, and I crack up laughing all day long. Paulette, I'm glad you like to watch me in your mind's mini movie machine. I know what you're talking about, because I have a mind's mini movie machine going on also. I don't know if you can see it right now. Let's see if you can see what's going on my mind right now. Oh, I'm thinking about my dog Pig. All right, let's put the machine on other people's heads in the audience, and I want to see what they're thinking about. Obviously, you're worried you left the iron on, or it'll be okay, ma'am, you're fine. Let's find somebody else, see what they're thinking about. No. Oh. I don't know what to say about that. It's a beaver eating an ice cream cone. It's cute and disturbing. Oh, I don't know about that. Let's see what else. No. Wow. Hi. Never would have thought you were thinking about that, ma'am. That's, I have one more piece of artwork to show everybody. Now, here's the thing. I keep attempting. I drew Gladys recently, and I'm starting to work on my art. I'm not that good, but I'm not that good of a drawer. But I've been practicing my painting, and I think it looks very lifelike. Let's bring out my masterpiece. I want to show you what I'm doing here. Thank you, Robert. Of course, one of the men of Ellen, Robert. Thank you. All right, so I made a portrait to show you who's on the show today, and I hope you like it. I think it looks pretty good. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is on the show. Look at that. She stars in The New Adventures of Old Christine. Yeah. Very lifelike. Also on the show... Don't pay any attention to that. Also on the show, Laura Dern is here. She's got 2 movies, Year of the Dog and Inland Empire. I love when she's here. She was in a sad, she was contemplating life when I painted her that day. She was very thoughtful and pensive. And from American Idol, the one and only Sanjaya is here. Sanjaya! Yes! All right, don't go away, but we'll be back with Sanjaya right after this. Our next guest is perhaps the most talked about American Idol contestant ever. His wild journey finally came to an end last week. Take a look. We have a crying girl in the audience. Did you notice her? No. Yeah, she's very upset. She's so upset. She's right up there. She can't believe it. Yeah. She's very sad. So, are you surprised that it ended? I mean...
Well, I mean, everyone had their time to go, and it was mine, so...
Did you feel it was your time to go, or had you... Because here's what I noticed about you all the time. You went through so much, and no matter what anybody says, you were so happy, and you smiled, and you were confident, and you weren't nervous, or you didn't worry. You went into this, and you had a great attitude. No matter what anybody says, I like seeing that you were that happy all the time. But did you, week to week, go, I could be gone any day?
Sometimes I'd get, like, my confidence would go down or whatever, but this was the one week that I really felt like I was going home.
Why is that?
I don't know. I watched it on Tuesday, and, I mean, I'm not a country singer. I never claimed to be.
No.
I probably never will be. I tried to go as much blues as I possibly could.
Right.
But I just tried to go out there and have fun every week.
And when you say that, how, I mean, you know, you're, what, 17 years old? And you're getting so much attention and so much, you know, people deciding about you and they like you, don't like you, Simon. How do you handle that?
I just try to take everything and turn it into a positive if I can. And I try to learn from everything that I can. And if I don't, then, I mean, there's some very creative haters out there.
Yes.
They make up some really, really good stuff about me.
Yeah. Like what?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head,
but it did it get to you?
No, because, I mean, if you let it get to you, then you'll fail and you'll go crazy. It is.
Yeah. So now, when you heard about this Howard Stern thing where he was getting people to vote for you for the wrong reasons, how long ago did you learn about that?
Pretty much when it first started.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And how did that feel?
I was fine with it, because honestly, anyone who's going to vote for me because Howard Stern told them to isn't going to vote more than, like, twice, maybe. And so that's not going to make a dent in the system. So
you felt confident to your fan, you know, your viewers.
Yeah, I was definitely where I was because of my fans.
Right. And so, and your hair, did you always, before you got into this, did you love playing with it and changing it? Did you go through lots of hairstyles before you were on TV, or did this just kind of bring it out in you?
Actually, I never did anything to my hair.
Really?
I didn't care what my hair looked like before I came on this.
And then you just started having fun playing with it?
Well, I had people to do it for me,
right.
So it made it a lot easier.
And what do you think you'll do now? Do you think you'll keep changing it up like you did before, or do you think you're going to leave it like that?
I think I'll definitely change it up because it's fun. I mean, to have people mess with your hair and then have it look all crazy every week. It's fun.
Yeah, that was the mohawk was really crazy. That was really crazy. Who do you think is gonna win the show?
I honestly have no idea because it's so unpredictable. Because I mean, at this point, everyone can sing, and that's a given because they're this far. So it's really how good they do each week and how many fans they get, and so it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and your favorite is who?
My favorite is you, Ellen.
Oh, thank you. You know how to play the game already. It's good. Good. You can catch the Idol Gives Back special next week on Fox, Tuesday and Wednesday at 8, and I have just signed on to host that, so I'll be there with Ryan. So we'll be back with Julia Louis-Dreyfus after this. Don't go away. I want to clear something up. I just said something that was not correct. The Idol Gives Back and the Results Show are this Wednesday on Fox at, I think, 8 o'clock. I'm not sure. Don't even trust me anymore. I have no idea what I'm saying. But I am hosting the Idol Gives Back, and Ryan's hosting the Results Show, and that's this Wednesday night on Fox. Our first guest is a two-time Emmy Award-winning actress and the star of CBS's hit show, The New Adventures of Old Christine. Please welcome back Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Good to see you. I haven't seen you since the Golden Globes. And,
That's right.
You stopped and talked to me, and I appreciate it very much.
Well, I appreciated seeing a friend on the carpet. It was really nice. It was hilarious, that bit you did.
Yeah. Well, I can't get away because I'm doing this, so I send my cardboard cutout to as many things as I can.
And it's interesting because even though it was a cardboard cutout, I felt comfortable and cozy talking to it.
Yeah, well, I'm very similar to cardboard.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm glad. So, hey, so Sanjaya is here, and are you a fan of American Idol?
I'm a huge fan of American Idol.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
Me too.
Yeah. You know, when you did that bit with the crying in the audience, when we were watching that, when it first happened, and I was watching with my son, and he kept looking at me, he goes, "Mom, what's happening? What's happening?" And I said, "She's crying because she loves him." And he said, "But wait, what is she doing? What's happening?" He absolutely didn't understand.
How old is he?
He's 9.
9.
He's 9, so he doesn't understand the weeping with love thing yet.
Right, right.
Yeah.
He wasn't around, well, the Beatles. It started with the Beatles,
Yes.
and now Sanjaya.
Right, exactly.
And who are you thinking is going to win?
It's going to be Melinda Doolittle.
You think for sure?
Yeah.
Who's it going to get down to?
I don't know who it's going to get down to, but I mean, if I am going to, Melinda Doolittle, in my estimation, is a cut above.
She's fantastic.
And I have to tell you something. I have the name for her first album.
Oh, what is it?
Doolittle Does a Lot.
That's great.
Isn't
Yes.
that good?
Yeah.
Maybe I should produce it for her.
I think you should.
I don't know anything about the record business,
No,
but I
but
have a feeling I could do it.
You've got the name. That's
I've got the name.
That's most of it right there. So you have pictures that I can't wait to see these pictures. You went to the
Galapagos Island.
Yes.
And a couple weeks ago, and we had the most fantastic time. The Galapagos Islands are a national park off the coast of Ecuador, and they're famous for, it's where Darwin sort of formulated his theory of evolution. And on each island is a separate species of animal. You would love it, because
Yeah.
I mean, love it.
Yeah.
And, and I went with my family, and we got some pictures of wildlife, and you get super, super close to these animals because they're not threatened, because they're protected. And they're doing their thing, they're mating dances and making, seriously, and making nests, and it's just, it's...
Let me see the picture.
Okay,
I can't
all right,
wait.
fine. This first picture is a blue-footed booby.
Uh-huh. There's no need to call it names, but go ahead.
Isn't it cute? Look at its little feet. And this picture, all these pictures were
God.
taken by my friend Steve Stroud.
Wow.
And that's a blue-footed booby whom I just love. It looks like a cartoon character.
Yes, it's incredible.
And then the next picture we've got is another booby. That's a red-footed booby.
I didn't know there were 2 different kinds of boobies.
They're actually... I got news for you. I got news for you, woman. There are 3 different kinds of boobies.
Really? All right.
And then this last picture that we've got is 2 blue-footed boobies doing a mating dance.
Wow.
And
that would be the male doing all the work, right?
Yes, the
Yes.
male is flexing his muscle on the right, and the female is stomping her feet back and forth like this to let him know that she digs him very much.
Oh, she is interested.
Yeah.
All right.
These 2 are an
Wow.
item. They're an item, these 2.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
That's a great couple.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, really, wonderful couple.
That's great.
Yeah, it was a fantastic trip.
To even see that. Those are 2 cute boobies.
Oh, why, thank you.
So, and how far away is that? How long a trip?
It takes forever to get there. You fly from LA to, well, I mean, if you live in California, that is to say, you go from LA to Miami, and Miami to Quito, which is in Ecuador, and then from Quito you fly out to the island. So it's a bit of a trek, but it's well worth it, and I encourage anybody who's interested in nature to do it.
Well, you have to like flying, though, so you must not mind flying.
No, I don't mind flying, although recently, and we flew American Airlines, and on American they're showing clips of my show now. Or actually not clips, they're showing whole episodes, which is very kind of odd when you're sitting there and then people around you. And the last time I flew, and I'm the kind of flyer who likes, I get into my seat and I sort of like to, I don't know, not acknowledge the person next to me in a way. And I know that sounds rude, but I don't mean I'm rude to them, but I just sort of like stick to my book and try to sort of create a barrier.
Yeah.
And particularly if it's a long flight. But anyway, I sat down and I'm starting to read my magazine, and the guy next to me leans in and he goes, "How do you do? I'm Keith." And I thought, oh my God, this is going to be a long 6 hours. And I said, "Oh, hi, how are you? I'm Julia." And he says, and I try to sort of be nice, but again, sort of create a little thing. Anyway, then they start to show my show. Or it says, coming up next, the new adventures of Christine. And he leans over to me and he goes, "Wow, we're going to get a lot of you today." And so then what happened is they started showing the show, and I'm reading my book, but I become very invested in Keith's reaction to the show.
Sure.
But I don't want him to know that because I don't know him, and I don't want to sort of give him that, if you know what I mean. And so I'm reading, but I'm sort of watching him out of the corner of my eye to see if he's laughing, and he was laughing, which made me feel good, you know. And then the stewardess came by, or the flight attendant came up with the drinks and stuff, and it was right at a critical point of the show.
Oh.
And it was one of those shows that sort of pivots on one comedic moment.
Right.
He missed the whole thing. Missed it.
Oh.
And so then I'm like devastated because now I think Keith hates my show.
Oh. See, I understand I would have gotten up and blocked the woman and acted like, you know, until that moment passed, and then let the cart come, because...
Well, I should have just told, I should have acted it out for him. That's what I should have done.
If Keith is watching now, what's the name of the episode he was watching?
That particular episode was the one with Scott Bakula, and it has a big, if anyone hasn't seen it, I don't want to give it away, but I think he's one person. He turns out to be somebody completely different at the end of the show. That's what he missed.
All right, so Keith, watch that if you can. But that's all right. You have a talent we're going to see, I think. I think, right?
Oh yeah, yes.
We'll take a break, and we're gonna, because we have a segment called "Look at You," and we'll be back with that with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. That's Julia Louis-Dreyfus and the Adventures of Old Christine. All right. Before I ask you about that episode, let's see this talent. It sounds like it hurts.
It doesn't hurt at all. Where do I do it? Right here into this camera?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
That doesn't hurt?
No. I don't know what it means that I do that.
How do you discover you can do something like that?
I don't remember what happened. I just started doing it. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Must be a left brain, right brain thing.
I'm sure it's probably good for you, somehow, for your brain to do that.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to start doing it more often.
Yeah. All right, so that episode has something to do with a wedding, right?
It does,
Something must happen.
Something bad happens at that wedding.
Yeah?
And I go with my best friend, Barb, played by the wonderful Wanda Sykes, and my ex-husband, and we go to this wedding, and I'm the designated driver, so I can't drink.
Oh.
And so they drink, and then things happen. And let's just say it doesn't end well.
No.
No, it ends very badly.
Then does it end well after it ends bad? Does it turn around?
No, nothing turns around, but you'll be laughing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right.
At me.
Okay. All right, so, and speaking of weddings, you and your husband, Brad, are celebrating your 20th year anniversary.
Yes.
20 years.
20 years, how about that?
That's impressive.
Look at that.
All right, well, as you know, 20 years is China. You know that probably already. So,
Uh-oh.
what I'm going to give you for your, I know, it's fancy. Very nice.
Oh.
We have Ellen China.
I can't believe this because, let me tell you something. Do you know what's uncanny about this, Ellen?
What is it?
What's uncanny about this is what I registered for.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is so
well,
odd.
You've got a few sets to start you out.
Oh, that is so nice.
And then everybody else can get you going with can you get somewhere else?
See how nice this is, everybody?
Yeah.
This is a dream come true.
Yeah. It's really nice.
That's a lovely picture of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Try to keep the food off my face. Put the food more like on my shoulders and stuff like that.
Right. Well, I have a china cabinet too, so I'll just display it all.
I can't wait to come over and see it.
It's fantastic.
Bring pictures next time you come back. If you're going to take pictures of the boobies, you might as well take pictures of your plates. All right, The New Adventures of Old Christine airs Mondays at 8:30 on CBS. And it's a hilarious show, and you're very, very funny. Thanks for being here.
Lot.
Laura Dern is going to be out here when we come back. Don't go away. Please welcome back my friend Laura Dern. Hi, Laura.
Hey!
I'm so happy to see you.
I'm so happy to see you too.
Last time you were here, you were pregnant.
I was very pregnant,
Yeah.
in fact.
So
like
how old
popping.
is the little thing that
She's 2, the little thing that came out.
That came out of you. She's 2?
She's 2.
Wow.
I know.
I can't believe it's been that long since I've seen you.
I know.
So you have a 2-year-old and
And a 5.5-year-old now.
he's a boy.
Yeah.
And his name is
Ellery.
And then you got married to Ben Harper. Since
Yes.
then you were with Ben and now you're married.
Yes. Oh, there
Brilliant
he is
musician
now.
Ben Harper.
Beautiful Ben Harper.
All right. So what's the So and the little boy is now, he was into frogs and stuff before.
Yes.
And he is into what now?
Well, he's gone into the 5-year-old obsession with larger life, snakes, now into dinosaurs, fascinated with dinosaurs.
Uh-huh.
Ever obsessed. In fact, he came home very recently from preschool and said, "Mommy, you are not going to believe it. There is a movie about dinosaurs. It's called Jurassic Park." I said, "Oh, Ellery, that's fantastic." And I sort of didn't know how to get into the whole thing of knowing about the movie.
You kept it from him? He loves dinosaurs and you don't say, I'm in a dinosaur movie?
No. Yes. I believe lying is sort of a conscious path towards parenting. No, I let him know that I knew about the movie and that I was in it. And of course he wants to see it, but it was Steven Spielberg, who is a dear friend, who suggested that, I told Ellery a lot about it, and Ellery was really excited, but also suggested it might be slightly traumatic for your 5-year-old son to see you being chased by a T-Rex.
Yeah,
so
I
we're
guess
gonna
so.
wait a little bit longer.
Well, your parents were both actors, and Diane Ladd and Bruce Dern, and were you traumatized when, did you see them in a movie that was?
Oh, by the movies. I wondered where you were going with that. Just merely by the childhood.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
None of my
that's
business.
another
Yeah.
conversation.
Totally different show.
Yeah. Yes, in fact, at about Ellery's age, I remember watching television with my mom, and she was flipping the channels, and there was this image of Betty Davis holding a hat box at the top of the stairs in Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte, and out rolled my father's head.
How old were you?
5.
Not good.
Basically, we really,
Yeah.
that sums it all up.
Yeah, not
right there.
good.
It was traumatic, but I was quickly put on the phone with my father so he could tell me he was
Okay.
all put in one piece and things were good.
Wow. And that didn't scare you to not go in, or maybe that encouraged you to go into acting, that you could?
I mean, I quickly learned about acting and play and what
Right.
it meant and imagination, but it was a slightly traumatic. Maybe that's why I pick often unusual films. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
you pick brilliant films. Everything you've been in, every time you're here, I just, they're not the mainstream things, but if you look for them, if you find the films that, I mean, the one that with Mark Ruffalo that I loved you so much in.
We Don't Live Here Anymore.
We Don't Live Here Anymore, which was fantastic. I love. They're all small, brilliant things. You're an amazing actress. All right, we have to take a break, and we're going to talk about something we did together, which was a lot of fun. 10 years ago. Weird.
Like right now.
10 years ago, right now. All right, we'll be right back with Laura Dern. We're back with Laura Dern, my friend, who we were just talking, it's crazy. I've never really talked about this on the show before, but like 10 years ago, April 30th was when I did the coming out episode on my sitcom, and Laura I met at a birthday party, and I just thought she was so great, and I just loved her, and I asked her to play the part of the girl on the show, and she said yes. Which was huge of you to do, because I think a lot of actresses maybe wanted to do it just for the attention, but it was a risky thing for you to take that role, right?
Well, first let me say it was an extraordinary experience and opportunity, and really an honor to get to be there alongside you at that moment. You're such an incredibly remarkable actor, first of all, I want to say, because it's so true. But to be a great comedian, we know to be authentic and also to be in your truth and to make it great emotionally and everything else. That was just so incredible to work alongside you. But with that said, you were honoring your own voice, and I got to be a witness to it. So that was extraordinary. And, and it was very interesting because it was an exciting time, and we had an amazing experience, and there was certainly backlash, I guess, that we all felt
But see, I'm just learning this about you right now. I mean, I had backlash. I didn't work for 3 years. I didn't have one phone call, one person answering my phone for 3 years. But Laura, I just learned, she had just been nominated for an Academy Award. Her work was amazing, and she didn't work for a year and a half after that episode just because she was on my show. I had no idea.
I must say, it was radical. It was radical because we look now at something that would be completely the norm on television, which is the great news, and you were the pioneer of that. So that's the gift. But the challenge is in the moment, where the hell did everybody go?
Yeah.
It feels awfully terrifying.
Yeah.
I mean, I even wondered if I should call you. I was like, do we call each other?
Yeah.
Like, it all became just terrifying. But the other thing
I'm sure you wanted nothing to do with me ever again. Like,
no, I wanted to hang out. You were the only one I could hang out with. But the other amazing thing was I also did receive extraordinary letters. A couple not so nice letters also, but some really extraordinary letters from families who felt that you had given them an extraordinary gift, and I got to be part of that. So I have immense gratitude.
Well, I just wanted to say, because I really didn't know that happened to you. And, you know, I'm grateful every single day because, you know, I just have always wanted to make people happy and feel good and laugh. That's all I've wanted to do. And so every day that I'm on this show and every single day that I get to be in people's living rooms and make them happy and make them feel good, it's like I'm grateful because I didn't get to do that for a long time. So I love that I get to do that now and that things have changed. And I'm sorry that happened to you for a while, but I'm so happy that you're
That's my
back.
gig. I mean, that's my job too. It's in its essence, it's not about tolerance. Tolerance being that we each have our own experience, our own way of experiencing life and learning to love and create family and all of those things. And there are moments that we're given an opportunity to watch and witness somebody express themselves. And that's what I want to do as an actor, and try to pick films and things that have that subject matter, but to be witness to it and have it be real for you. I was so moved by the experience.
Oh, well.
And so, pay great
Thanks.
homage.
Well, thank you for being a part of it with me. And and it's just crazy. I mean, we were saying it seems like 10 minutes ago, not 10 years ago. Yeah. It's crazy that it was 10 years ago. But anyway, you know, obviously, that I'm not really gay. The whole thing was just a... yeah, it was a publicity thing. I'm not really. You guys, no. You can catch Laura in Year of the Dog, which I'm sure is fantastic because you're great in everything you do, and Inland Empire. Both are playing in select cities right now. Sanjaya is going to sing for us after this. Don't go away. I want to thank my guests, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Laura Dern, and Sanjaya here to perform. Please welcome one more time Sanjaya with Michael Orland on piano.